Oh, Guten Morgen, wie geht's, and buenos dias across the globe. Bonjour. This is the Computer Program University, and today I'm going to teach you a really cool trick about how you can do a grep pattern search that is only going to return your actual search pattern. So normally, let's look at this directory right here. I have a bunch of really weird files in this directory. Normally, if I do a grep, so ls is going to show me all the files in this directory. But if I do a grep for a pattern, let's see if I can find let's take a look and see what's there first. Okay, so I see a couple of different things in here. Let's see if we can get click. Okay, so you see what happens there? It searched all the files and it looked for the pattern that I typed in, which was click. And then wherever it found that, it just printed out everything. What if you didn't want everything? What if you just wanted the search pattern? Well, what you can do instead of doing that is you can use this really cool option called grep-o. So when I grep-o, it's only going to give me the search pattern. So if I were to type in, say, and we're going to use regular expressions here. Let's say cl dot k. Let's do that and see what happens. Okay, see what happens? Instead of printing out the entire line or file, it's only printing out the search pattern. Exactly what I searched for, that's what it gives me back, right? And I will explain to you one of the common reasons why you'd need to use something like this in a second. So let's go through another file. So let's type in, let's see, HTU H T. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so that did not work for us. Let's see if we can figure out why that is. So let's actually use, there's a file that I have in this directory. I love when I do live videos, right? Setting myself up for failure. But this is Computer Program University. We try to keep things fun here. So let's see. How about let's change that pattern. Let's do this. Let's do this. How about that? All right. So we got that came back, and there's actually a file in this directory that I wanted to use. So there's a file called why not subscribe. So let's grep in that file for some patterns. -o CLI, and then let's use this for any number of letters. And if you guys are curious to know how to use these regular expressions that I'm using, the brackets and the A-C and all that kind of stuff, I can do a video. Just give this video a like, and I will do a video explaining how to use all these search tricks. Click, came in. All right. Now let's do a T dot A-Z asterisk any number of letters, and one letter, then any number of letters, and ending in T in that file. And we get a couple different options. All right. So what we want to do here is let's make it TH. Okay, so there we go. And let's do another type of search pattern. So let's do grep, which is extended grep, -o as well. And let's give a couple of options. Let's say don't you this. Okay, so let's do that. Let's see. Okay, let's see what we get from that in this file. Might get a couple different results. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is, okay, not even see. Let's hide this thing here. So let's change this a little bit. Let's do that donut. And again, I can do a video explaining how to use these regular expressions the way I'm using now. Let's give this video a like, and I will definitely do a video like that. Donuts, that donut, like donuts. Okay, let's do that. All right. There we go. So we got a couple more options than I wanted there. Let's pull that back. And there we go. And now let's do the final one. Let's do an egrep -o. And let's do your button looks flat. I didn't really mean to say button. I meant to use another word. Anyway, your button looks really flat, bro. Let's do that. Let's see what happens. Boom! There we have it. So to review, let's go back through this, what we did so far. So we did this, then we did, let's see, we did click, and we did that, and then we did like, and then we did, where is the final one? Where is the final one? There we go. All right. So as you can see, instead of getting, and let me show you what the file looks like. I'm going to show you what the file looks like so you can further understand. So you see, we did all these pattern searches. We searched for this pattern. So you're looking for a string. You don't know all the letters, but you know some of the letters. I know it begins with CLI, and then some other letters. I'm not sure what comes after that. I know it begins with TH, and then some letters, and it ends in T, right? So you're looking for a pattern, but your ultimate goal is the patterns. You don't want to get the other crap around it. You don't want to get the contextual stuff. You want to get just the patterns, right? So let's say, for example, you had a document that had a bunch of numbers, including social security numbers. All the social security numbers have a certain pattern, right? And you want to get a list of all the social security numbers. You don't want anything else in there. You just want a list of social security numbers. So you do a regular expression that represents the pattern of the social security numbers, and then you can get a list of all the social security numbers and not getting extra stuff, because ultimately that's what you want. You want, pull all the social security numbers from this file, nothing else. So that's how that would work. At the file, you can see this is what's in the file that I was grepping. You can see it's got a normal, sentences in here, and hidden within these sentences are the words that I needed for this lesson today. And like, for example, like was added in there, and you can see normally, let me show you what normally would happen. So you see how like is in here? It's in the middle of all this. Normal grep will pull all that back. So let's do that. Let's do that as a little test. So if I do a normal grep for like, or in that file, you see what happens? The entire file pretty much consists of one line. Now the line is it's wrapped because it's it's so long, but it's really just one line. There's no breaks at the end of the lines. So that means searching for any one word in that line is going to give you the entire line with a normal grep. But if you use instead grep dash O, and again, you don't know the pattern, you just know it's like capital L, some letters, well, capital letters, and then it ends with, well, any number of those. It ends with an E. You know what I mean? Now, notice one thing. I'll give you guys a bonus tip. This is kind of going beyond the left. This is, I think, helpful for you guys. Now, you're probably wondering, why does LE come into this? Right? I said I wanted L, capital L, and then any number of letters, and then ending with an E. So how does this qualify? Because this doesn't have any letters in between, right? Because perhaps I was actually wording things a little bit incorrectly or not completely accurate. When you do this pattern search, you're not just looking for any number of the letters in that range, also looking for none, right? So if any one of these letters matches or none of those letters, it's still going to give you a match. So in this case, it begins with capital L, like I specified, capital L. It does not have any letter between A and Z, but that's not a requirement. This is indicating one or none. One or none of, actually it's not one or none, because one or more or none of these. So any of these matches is going to apply. It's a wild card, right? That's the point of a wild card when you're not really sure. So you want a lot of different things to match. So in this case, LE with IK in between matches, LE with nothing between matches. All right. Now, before we end the live stream, let me take a quick look at the chat and make sure I'm not missing any questions or comments. So just bear with me 1 second. Let's see. This is the Computer Programming University, where the first step is always to smile. My policy here is that learning should always be fun. And that's why we have so much fun here on the Computer Programming University. I'm currently working on my Python training series. Oh, wow. That my foot was in a bad position for that whole live stream. Now it's like super, super numb. Gotta love it. Wow. You get that tingly feeling when you're, I guess, the blood gets stuck or something. I don't know, guys. I'm not a doctor. This is not WebMD. Go to WebMD's YouTube channel for that. Anyway, so hopefully this was helpful to you guys. And we're going to be becoming more Linux scripting, shell scripting, like usually corn shell. I like corn shell. And then we'll be doing a Python scripting as well. And that's one of the things that we're doing right now. I'm really working hard on a Python training series. And we're also going to be doing some advanced SQL queries. And additionally, there'll be some right here on the Computer Programming University. If you guys really want to learn about UNIX and things like what I talked about today, and go ahead and take the course, get certified. And also, in the description is a great price on my favorite book, which I learned a lot of stuff from. Very, very valuable information. And I do recommend, don't learn from just one source. I mean, these videos are great and everything. I appreciate the feedback. I really try to learn from one source. So you want to try to learn from, get books, watch these videos on this channel. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you smash that bell so you get notified when I upload new videos. Also, obviously, there's online websites as well. You want to try to get as much information from as many different sources as possible. And I wish you guys all the success. I'm very passionate about helping you guys to succeed. And that is why I do these videos. I really want you guys to succeed at your goals. I struggled with certain things when I was learning because of the lack of, material that made sense to me. We all learn differently, and for me, I found a lot of the material was just uh, unnecessarily difficult. That's what inspired this. I started doing these videos, I think 2006, and that was the inspiration behind it. I said, why should other people have to struggle the way I did? There's got to be an easier way. Sometimes the people who write the material that we read or watch, they're very smart, they're very technical, but too technical to a fault, right? They're so technical that someone who's non-technical, who's trying to learn, um, or not even just non-technical, you can be technical but in a different way, and the person teaching just makes too many assumptions, and then it makes it difficult that you have to try to not only learn anything but also there's a lot of jargon, and just the way it's presented is kind of some people, to me, it sounds a little bit arrogant. It's just like, um, arrogant slash pretentious. It's kind of like, look at what I know. It's more interest in showing off what they know and using all the buzzwords and sounding, like I'm this expert or whatever, as opposed to a focus on teaching, as on helping people to learn fast and efficient and have a great time doing it. And that's the mission here. I don't want to impress you with what I know. I want you to be impressed with yourself in terms of what you are able to learn and grasp from watching my videos. That's what I want you to be. Wow, I'm actually picking this up. I'm finally picking this up. I'm understanding this. And it's actually kind of fun. This is cool. This stuff. I love the learning process because of the way it's being presented. My what's it called? There goes a BMW i8. I love that. I wish I could show you guys, but anyway, what's it called? Edutainment? I don't know. Edutainment. I think it's called. I don't know. Whatever. Just basically mixing entertainment with education. Anyway, I gotta go. Busy day as usual. This is the Computer Programming University. Go ahead and smash that like button. Really appreciate it. And put a comment below, even if it's just 2 letters. H-I. Hi. Just say at least hi. Never watch my videos and don't comment or like. That's how you support the channel. If you love the content, you want me to do more content, show me by commenting and clicking on the like button. When you watch a video and you enjoy it and you don't like it, you don't comment, that says you don't like it. The success of this channel is based on your interaction. So if you don't interact, that damages the channel. It hurts the channel. So if you want to hurt the channel, don't interact. If you want the channel to grow, interact. Just click on the like. I spend a lot of time doing these videos. It really doesn't take you much to just, click on a like or write a comment. I'm not asking for much. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and until the next episode, this is the Computer Programming University. I can just find my window. All right, guys, we are live, and now we're not.